Hello children, today we are going to read this chapter, that is playing the game. Further, yesterday we had started reading the story, and there we came to know that in this story life has been compared with a game with a glorious prize, and over there I told you glorious prize is a wonderful prize and that will bring you fame and reputation. So it is said that life is compared to what? Life is said to be a game. And then we came to know that you can win that game, that is, you can win that prize after playing that game only if you play it right. And we also learned that it is give and take, so we are going to give something and we are going to get something in return. So it is give and take, and we are going to build and break things as we live our life. And often it ends in a fight. So we were said that it ends in a fight like in a game. Sometimes we get to see the players start fighting among themselves. So this is what is being said over here. And next it has been said that if you try honestly without thinking about the wealth, without thinking about fame, then you will surely win. And if you play the game in a just manner, then automatically, that's without using any unfair means, if you play it without using any unfair means, then you will not feel any despair even if you lose the game. Next, we came to know that there was a question that was asked, which was asking us, the sentence was asking us, the interrogative sentence was asking us that, do you wilt and whine if you fail to win? In the manner you think you do. So if you had expected that you would win, that you would surely come first in the class, but you don't come first, you come second in the class. So in such a situation, if such a situation happens, then do you wilt, that is, do you lose your confidence, do you lose your hope, do you lose your energy and start crying? So this is a question that was asked, and automatically the answer is that you should not cry, you should not wilt, that is, you should not lose your confidence, you should not lose your energy if such a thing happens with you. And then one more question was asked, that the question was asking us that whether you sneer at the man in case that he can and does do better than you. So if there is a person who is better than you and he can do better than you, then in such a situation, do you laugh at that person? Do you criticize that person? So this is something that was asked over here, and it is not good to criticize someone who is better than you. Even if that person is better than you and is doing better than you, then you should not criticize that person. You should not laugh at that person. So now we had read this story till here yesterday, so today we are going to continue reading it further. So now let's begin. Do you take your rebuffs with a knowing grin? So here one more question is being asked. The question is asking us, do you take your rebuffs, that is, do you take the rejections? So if someone rejects you, do you take the rejection with a knowing grin? Do you smile and accept that rejection? Or do you start getting angry, or do you start crying, or do you start shouting, screaming, etc.? So over here it has been asked that, do you take your rejection, take the rejection? If someone rejects you, do you accept that rejection with a smile? So this is very necessary, that if someone rejects you, then you should be able to accept that rejection with a smile. Do you laugh though you pull up lame? So next question is asking us that, do you laugh even though you pull up lame? Pull up lame means you slow down, or you are unable to move forward, that you are unable to run. In that case, do you still laugh? So this is a question, and it's necessary, yes, that you need to laugh instead of crying. Does your faith hold true when the whole world's blue? So now another question is being put up over here, and the question is asking us, does your faith hold true? That is, are you confident enough? Are you confident in difficult times? Do you have that confidence in yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you have that trust in yourself? Do you have the faith in yourself? Do you stay strong when you are facing what? Difficult times. So even when the world is against you, at that point of time, are you strong? Do you have faith in yourself? The question is asking us over here, and the answer should be that yes, you should have faith in yourself, you should be strong enough, you should have this trust in yourself. And though the times might be difficult, that is, you might be facing difficult situations, but in difficult situations also you should have faith in yourself, you should have the faith that you will get over that difficult situation. So now let's read further. How are you playing the game? So the question is asking us that, how are we playing the game? Are we playing it honestly? Are we playing it dishonestly? Are we playing it using unfair means, or are we playing it in a fair manner? So this question is asking us. Get into the thick of it. Wait in boys. Now this sentence over here, get into the thick of it, is telling us to work actively, that is, work wholeheartedly towards our goal. Whatever our goal is, we need to work wholeheartedly towards it. Wherein boys means start working hard. Start working hard towards your goal, boys. The sentence is telling us whatever your cherished goal. So whatever might be your cherished goal, cherished, the word meaning has been provided over here. Hope or ambition in one's mind. So whatever your hope or your ambition in one's mind is, that's in your mind, is whatever goal you have, whatever target you have set, you need to work hard towards it. So you should start working hard towards your cherished goal. Brace up your will till your pulse is thrilled. So next it is said that brace up your will. The meaning of brace up has been given, that is get ready or be ready. So now you need to get ready, you need to strengthen your will. Will is your determination. Determination means a feeling that you have decided to do certain things and you will do it for sure. Like if you have decided to become a doctor, then you have made, you have a firm will power that you have decided that you will become a doctor and you will become nothing else but a doctor. So that is your willpower. So over here, brace up your will means to get ready and strengthen your will till your pulse is thrilled. The meaning of the word pulses also has been provided over here. Pulses here means heartbeat. Till your heartbeat thrills, that it increases, that till your pulses thrill, till your pulses, that is your heartbeat increases, and you dare to your very soul, and then you decide to do that thing with all your strength, all your emotions put in it, all your energy put into it with your very soul. So you will put your heart and soul into that thing and try to achieve that thing, whatever your target is. So in order to achieve your target, you will be putting your heart and soul into it. Next it is said, do something more than make a noise. So it is being we are being asked to do something more, not just sit in the crowd and make noise, but we need to do something more than just making a noise. Let your purpose leap into flame. So whatever your purpose is, whatever your motive is, it needs to leap into flame. Leap means here jump or spring to a great height. So let it spring, let it jump into a flame and turn into what? A flame. Flame that gives what? Light. A flame gives light. So let it glow. What should glow? What should leap and glow? It should, your motive, your emotions should leap, it should jump, and it should glow like a flame. As you plunge with a cry, I shall do or die, and you dive in, and then you dive in into what? Then you have to over here I need to say you need to dive in order to achieve whatever your goal is. You need to dive in over here. Plunge means jump or dive quickly and energetically. So you need to dive in quickly and energetically in order to achieve your goal. And while diving in, what should you say? That's the cry. What should you say? You should say I shall do or die. So you should say I shall do or die and dive in, and in order to achieve whatever your goal is. So you should dive in, that is you should quickly dive quickly and energetically in order to achieve whatever your goal is. And while diving in, what should you say? You should say I shall do or die. Then you will be playing the game. So at that point of time you will be playing the game. So in this story, what is the author telling us? The author is telling us that life is a game, and at the end of the game, what will be there? There is going to be a prize, but that prize can be won by you only if you play the game properly, that's in the right way. And it is give and take. Life is give and take. Game is also give and take, bit and break, and it often ends with a fight. And over here the author is asking us to play the game honestly, that's to live our life honestly in a fair manner. We should not be using any unfair means in our life. And if we lose, then we should not feel depressed, we should not start crying. And if someone is better than us in our life, then we should not laugh at that person, we should not criticize that person. Next it is said that if someone rejects us, then at that point of time we should not get angry. Instead we should take that rejection with a smile. And it is also said that if you slow down and if you are unable to run further, then you should be able to laugh. And you should have your faith in yourself even when you are facing difficult times. And you should work hard in order to achieve your goal. Whatever your goal is, you should strengthen your willpower, and then you should put in all your effort in order to achieve your goal, and then only you will be playing the game. And if you play the game in this manner, then you will surely win that glorious prize. So further it is said, Gavin On-Thang is a New York Times best-selling cartoonist and creator of Jen Pencils, a cartoon blog which adapts inspirational quotes into comic stories. So over here we have been informed about Gavin Ong Tan, and it is said that he is a New York Times best-selling cartoonist. So he is a cartoonist. He makes cartoons, that is, and he is the creator of Jen Pencils. So what is Jen Pencils? Then here it has been mentioned that Jen Pencils is a cartoon blog. It's a blog, and in this blog, what do? They adapt. That's they take in inspirational quotes like this quote, I shall do or die. So this kind of quotes they take in, and then they, what do they make? They take in inspirational quotes into and change it into comic stories like this one that we have just read. Jane Pencils has been featured in notable newspapers including the Washington Post and the Huffington Post. So in newspapers like the Washington Post and the Huffington Post, we find that this Jane Pencils has been featured, and it has been shared that Gavin lives in Perth, Australia, and this person named Gavin, he lives where? He lives in Perth in Australia. So through this story, what is the message the author tried to pass on to the readers through this story? That's through this graphic story. The author is trying to pass on the message that we should live our life honestly, in a fair manner. We should not cry if we lose. We should not lose hope if we lose. We should not become depressed. We should not become sad if we lose. We should not laugh at others if someone is better than us. If that person is better than us, then we should not laugh at that person. And then we were also said that even in difficult times we should have faith in ourselves, and we should work hard in order to achieve our goal, whatever our goal is. So we are going to stop here for today, children. In the next class, that is in the next video, I'll send you the answers. I'll send you the pictures of the answers of this chapter. Thank you.